Welcome back on Diamond. Today I want to propose you the analysis about the updates for the facts about Warhammer 40k released by the Games Workshop for the April 2019. I want to make you notice that these are different videos that I've done about the facts. Each army will have its facts about the ones that I talk about in the way that you can concentrate on those specific facts, and each video will propose you only the new facts that has been released, so that you can have the scene of the previous facts in the previous videos. So I make only the updates. These are, we can consider, the big updates for this year's about the Warhammer 40k. So take note about such a thing. This video in particular is about the Blood Angels, and I want to remember you that inside this video there will be almost all the facts. The facts that has been analyzed in the previous videos, you can find the link in the description so that you can recover them. And there are also other facts that you had to take note that there are maybe some in these facts that has been released, but I have yet treated them in another video, so I'll put also that link in the description so that you can find everything about the Blood Angels, and moreover something that can influence a lot the Blood Angels themselves. So see also those videos to see all the facts that are about the Blood Angels, but mainly remember that the video about the general update for Warhammer 40k also influence these facts, so about the Blood Angels. So remember to go to see also that video to see all the new rules that can influence your way to make the list themselves. The first fact is about the Intercessor Squad War Gear, and it's the option that you can find in the chapter approved 2018. Now it's simply officialized that it's here, so you can see it, and there is simply the meaning that you can understand without having to buy the chapter approved 2018 the change of such description, simply it, but it's a way to make you understand it's modifying. The second one, it's about the change of the profile about the Endflamer, that change from a D3 pistol to a D6 pistol. So it improves quite a lot the amount of hits that you can gain. So it's a worth change, even if I think that the price for such change is not quite enough. But anyway, simply improve the weapon itself. So take note about such modifying. And the next one is about the change for the company ancient and the primary ancient, about the missing about the adding of the leadership characteristic for the Blood Angels models that are within 6 inch. It was something that it was present in the other ones about starters banner, but it was not with this. Simply I find it that it's not so good, because okay, you added this part, but the Sanguinary Ancient and the Terminator Ancient still doesn't have the part about having the model fire back or hit back with an attack at 4+. Simply I would have preferred those parts be integrated. This one simply, okay, it's a bonus that it's good that there is, but simply I don't find it so amazing as present inside. So anyway, there is, and we apply now it. The next one is about the Lucifer pattern engines, and it's simply the same. It only changed the wording, saying that you had to declare the use of this stratagem after declare that that vehicle, not Dreadnought or vehicle will fly, will advance, instead of doing it before advancing. So it's simply that it changed that it's before you advance or after declaring that a model will advance. So it's change only the phrasing of the words. It doesn't change the effect that it has on the field. It's simply a rephrasing of the sentence itself. The next one is about the ability they should know no fear, and it say that the number added for the loses of the models that you have as an apply. It's not considered as a modifier, so you can reroll before applying the rerolls, knowing that you have such options, because otherwise it would have been a bit problematic, because you will not have been able to reroll, because you will not have failed the test, because the number of models would have been considered a modified. So you had to reroll before applying the modified, and in this way they make you reroll because it's not considered a modified such wounds. So it's a better usage of such options. Simply it's a good way to take a note about such problematic usage of the wounds themselves. The next one, it's quite interesting. It's about if you can use a Sinium to increase the ballistic skill characteristic of a model when it's shot with a ranged weapon before being removed as a casualty as part of the Astartes banner ability, and it's say no. So if you have been dead and you are going to use the Astartes banner ability, you can't have the usage of the Sinium to improve your way to shoot. So it's really quite interesting in such a way. The next one asks if can be used the keyshot stratagem to be used to affect the pal predators or demos pattern relic predators. And it's no, cause the keyshot stratagem doesn't influence the keyword predator, but the predator datasheet, so it counts the name of the unit itself. So it's quite interesting to understand its value. It was understandable even before, but now it's specified quite clearly so it's a good thing. The next one asks if the stratagem Hellfire Shells and Flag Missile stratagems are being able to, after hit and you make the mortal wound, you can continue the sequence to do even more damage in adding to the mortal wounds themselves, and specify that no, you can only do the damage, special damage, so the mortal wounds, the normal damage attack sequence, it's ended. So you take note about such a thing. The next one, I don't think that it's correct as thing, because it asks if the flag missile and the surefire stratagem can interact with the armored Kirby, and if you are able to reload the weapon and fire again with the benefit of the stratagem. And it say no. You can, however, use the stratagem a second time to affect the second shot, but you can use the same stratagem only once per phase. So sincerely, I don't understand how it say such a thing, because if it say that you can't use for the same thing using the Kirby, simply I don't understand how they say that you can use the second time the stratagem itself, because you will not be able to apply a second time. In fact, it say that it's subject to the user restriction, so it's not at any time. I don't understand this. Yes, you can, however, because that should not be possible at all. The final fact, it's quite a mess, because it's the coming back of the dropod and the problem about the doors of the dropod itself being opened or closed, and specify that you had to choose before it arrives if taking them opened or closed, but they count as part of the models, and so it can be used in the way that you can, for example, block the advancement of the enemy and take the objective and so on, and influence quite a lot the disembarking of the units that were inside. But moreover, remember that you have also to take note about the volume that it occupies. Moreover, if you are going to use such drop pod, remember that you can arrive only from the second turn, because I want to remember you that you had to see the videos about the new updates for Warhammer 40k that changed, so the video is in the description. Moreover, you have also to remember that you have to have the space to put such models on the field, so you have to pay quite a lot of attention on how to utilize such option, and that it blocks, because they are part of the model, also your units. So to make the way that you can move you had to have fly models to improve the way to use such drop pod in such a way. So pay quite a lot of attention on how to utilize. So take note about such option. So these facts are not so bad. They are really quite interesting in some way, even if some ones of them are not so great, I think, or at least so useful. But anyway, you have to take note about such facts because they are the way to play. Moreover, remember that you have to integrate these facts with the update for the Warhammer 40k that you can find the video in the description, because they are really a necessary thing to understand to play good your army of the Blood Angels itself. So take note about such thing. So from Dino Mode, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again to the next time.